You know, it's really easy for people to say, you don't want help, you're toxic, you choose to not do therapy. But, it's easy for them to say that stuff when, they have not had the trauma with therapists, and the kind of therapy that would really be good for you and not trigger your own self is inaccessible with insurance and it's out of your jurisdiction of living. I'd be open to primal therapy. The problem is that it's in LA County. I live in Orange County. I have limited access, so I take the handicap bus, OC access. I cannot take a normal bus due to my disability. OC access only transports you in Orange County. It's a short, small bus. I'm on it. That's a problem. I'd be open to play therapy maybe as well. Now, here's the problem with that. It's probably going to be very hard to find an autism trauma-informed therapist who does play therapy unless they specialize in intellectual disabilities, which I do not have an intellectual disability. So those are the two types of therapies that I'm willing to do. I may also be willing to do a Wilhelm Reich type thing as well, based on stuff my ex taught me about Wilhelm Reich. I wanted primal therapy by myself before I ever, knew Yuri, my ex. But Wilhelm Reich seemed to have a lot of somatic therapies that are hands-on and help stuff. And that would make me feel nurtured and like I'm not having my childhood taken away from me without care or regard for myself. Because I just really, I cannot emphasize enough to you how much I dislike a therapist just sitting on their ass there in front of me, seeing me cry, seeing me pour myself, and all they do is watch or just give solutions. This is an emotivist thing in socionics too. It's also me being a frustration heart type, but possibly with a 7 fix, and that's like double frustration, double focused on what has been lost and taken away. I could be a 479. But I want the acknowledgement and the sympathy before I'm given solutions. That's the emotivist in sociologics. Yeah. I do not want to be functional until I'm given what I have lost.